On this video we're taking a look at our NHL Parlay picks and best bets for the games that are happening on Wednesday, April 6, 2022. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Our first parlay pick is Washington Capitals vs Tampa Bay Lightning. Lightning win. And here is why. The Tampa Bay Lightning are averaging 3.3 goals per game and are scoring on 22.2% of their power play opportunities. Steven Stamkos leads Tampa Bay with 32 goals, Victor Hedman has 47 assists, and Braden Point has 154 shots on goal. Defensively, the Tampa Bay Lightning are allowing 2.8 goals per game and are killing 81.5% of their opponents' power plays. Andrei Vasilevsky has given up 132 goals on 1,596 shots faced, and Brain Elliott has allowed 33 goals on 375 shots. The Lightning have beat the Capitals in both head-to-head matchups this season by scores of 2-1 and 3-2. One of the wins was in Washington, and this matchup sets up for a repeat result. Washington has dropped 4 of their last 6 games, with all 4 of those losses coming at home. Over those 4 home losses, the Caps were outscored 19-6. They have been losing and losing big at home over the past 2 weeks. Washington is bottom 3rd in the NHL this season in home point percentage. Hosting the back-to-back Stanley Cup champions who are 8th in the NHL in road point percentage will not make things easier for the Capitals. The Washington Capitals are averaging 3.2 goals per game and are scoring on 19.5% of their power play opportunities. Alex Ovechkin leads Washington with 42 goals, John Carlson has 44 assists, and Evgeny Kuznetsov has 174 shots on goal. Defensively, the Washington Capitals are allowing 2.9 goals per game and are killing 80.7% of their opponents' power plays. Vitek Vanacek has given up 86 goals on 967 shots faced, and Ilya Samsonov has allowed 94 goals on 930 shots. Tampa just lost 6-2 at home to Toronto on Monday night. The Lightning have lost by 4 goals 5 times this season. They have won all 5 of the next games after their 4-goal loss, and 4 of those wins were by 2+ goals. Typically, if Tampa bounces back from a bad loss, they bounce back big. The Lightning also come into this game with better recent form, as they are 4-1-1 in their last 6 games. Tampa has been better all season in goal scoring, goal prevention, and special teams than Washington. Their NHL stat rankings and the standings reflect that. This is a good bounce back spot for Tampa to keep Washington spiraling at home. Our second parlay pick is Winnipeg Jets vs Detroit Red Wings. Jets minus 1.5 points. And here is why. The Detroit Red Wings will look to build on a 5-3 win over the Boston Bruins that snapped a 6-game losing streak. Dylan Larkin leads Detroit in scoring with 65 points including a team-high 30 goals, while Tyler Bertuzzi has 54 points with 26 goals this season. Lucas Raymond has 53 points with 22 goals and 31 apples. Morris Seider also has 40 assists so far this season. The Winnipeg Jets will try to rebound from back-to-back losses after a 3-2 loss at the hands of the Los Angeles Kings last time out. Kyle Connor leads the Jets in scoring with 82 points including a team-high 41 goals and 41 assists, while Pierre-Luc Dubois has 51 points with 25 goals and 26 assists. Mark Scheifele has 65 points with 26 goals and 39 assists, and Brendan Dillon also has a team best +15± for the Jets this season. Detroit heads up to Winnipeg, having just played Boston the night prior, while the Jets have been at home and resting since Saturday. Better yet for the Jets, they get the return of their best skater, Kyle Connor. He's missed the last 3 games due to COVID protocols and Winnipeg severely missed him. They were unable to surpass 3 goals in any of the games without him, and it was clear they needed his leadership on the power play. Connor returns for Winnipeg in a great matchup. The Red Wings are the worst goaltending team in the league, allowing almost 4 goals per game. Detroit's defense has been bad enough, and now they'll be on the road on a back-to-back, lending to some tired skates and lackluster effort. Connor and company should come out motivated to get back on track now with their full complement of weapons. Winnipeg sits middle of the pack in both goaltending and scoring, but certainly in better positions than Detroit. These two teams have only met once this season, but it was the Jets who handled the Red Wings in Detroit with a shutout victory. Winnipeg should come out rested and invigorated with Connor's return and deliver a similar type of multiple goal win. Our third parlay pick is Anaheim Ducks vs Calgary Flames. Flames minus 1.5 goals. And here is why. The Calgary Flames are averaging 3.5 goals per game and are scoring on 23.8% of their power play opportunities. Elias Lindholm leads Calgary with 35 goals, Johnny Gaudreau has 61 assists, and Matthew Tkachuk has 224 shots on goal. Defensively, the Calgary Flames are allowing 2.5 goals per game and are killing 83.4% of their opponents' power plays. Jacob Markstrom has allowed 119 goals on 1,568 shots faced, and Dan Vladar has allowed 42 goals on 437 shots. Backing a road favorite on the puck line can sometimes cause some hesitancy, however, when it comes to the Flames and the Ducks, Calgary is simply the better, more complete team. The Flames just recently ended their short losing skid with a win in Los Angeles Monday night, while the Ducks just got smacked at home by the Oilers. While hard to believe, Anaheim has lost 11 of their last 12 games. Worse yet, their only win came against the league-worst Coyotes. Unfortunately for them, the Flames are one of the league's best. The Anaheim Ducks are averaging 2.8 goals per game and are scoring on 22.1% of their power play opportunities. Troy Terry leads Anaheim with 31 goals, Trevor Zegras has 33 assists, and Kevin Shattenkirk has 145 shots on goal. Defensively, the Anaheim Ducks are allowing 3.1 goals per game and are killing 80.7% of their opponents' power plays. John Gibson has given up 153 goals on 1,587 shots faced, and Anthony Stolarz has allowed 50 goals on 636 shots. Calgary gained some cushion on their Pacific Division lead over the Kings by defeating them in their last outing. That game was also on the road, so it should come as no surprise that the Flames boast a great 2011-2 road record this season. Anaheim's home ice advantage will be completely negated, and Calgary has the better skating on both sides of the ice. The Flames hold the second-best goaltending and seventh-best goal-scoring marks in the NHL. Meanwhile, the Ducks are 24th and 20th, respectively, in those same categories. These teams also met as recently as mid-February. In that meeting, the Flames burned the Ducks with a 4-goal victory. Anaheim has only looked worse since that outing, reassuring that a similar outcome should happen once again. And for our best bets, our first pick will be Winnipeg Jets vs Detroit Red Wing. Jets minus 1.5 goals. And here is why. Detroit heads up to Winnipeg having just played Boston the night prior, while the Jets have been at home and resting since Saturday. Better yet for the Jets, they get the return of their best skater, Kyle Connor. He's missed the last 3 games due to COVID protocols, and Winnipeg severely missed him. They were unable to surpass 3 goals in any of the games without him, and it was clear they needed his leadership on the power play. Connor returns for Winnipeg in a great matchup. The Red Wings are the worst goaltending team in the league, allowing almost 4 goals per game. Detroit's defense has been bad enough, and now they'll be on the road on a back-to-back, lending to some tired skates and lackluster effort. Connor and company should come out motivated to get back on track now with their full complement of weapons. Winnipeg sits middle of the pack in both goaltending and scoring, but certainly in better positions than Detroit. These two teams have only met once this season, but it was the Jets who handled the Red Wings in Detroit with a shutout victory. Winnipeg should come out rested and invigorated with Connor's return and deliver a similar type of multiple goal win. And our second best bet is St. Louis Blues vs Seattle Kraken. Blues for the win. And here is why. The Seattle Kraken will look to build on a 4-1 win over Dallas last time out. Yanni Gourde leads the Kraken in scoring with 40 points including 17 goals and a team-high 23 assists, and Jared McCann has 40 points with a team-high 25 goals, while Jordan Eberle has 37 points of his own split between 16 goals and 21 assists. The Seattle Kraken hit the road for a very challenging task. The Kraken are facing the St. Louis Blues, who have been one of the top teams in the Western Conference all season. They aren't divisional opponents, but Seattle has seen the Blues' dominance up close and personal during a 5-0 blowout loss to them in January. Now on the road, with less weapons in their lineup since the trade deadline, Seattle could be in for a similar outcome on Wednesday. To add insult to injury, the Blues are red hot over the past 9 days, winning 4 of 5 and collecting points in all 5 games. St. Louis is well rested and in the midst of an extended homestand, which spells even more trouble for the Kraken. The St. Louis Blues will try to build on back-to-back wins after a 5-1 win over Arizona last time out. Vladimir Tarasenko has 61 points with 25 goals and 36 assists, while Jordan Kyrou has a team-high 62 points with 22 goals and 40 assists. Pavel Buchnevich has 57 points with 24 goals and 33 assists, and Ivan Barbashev has 49 points, logging 22 goals. Robert Thomas also has 44 assists, and David Perrin has 49 points with 23 goals and 26 assists as well this season. Seattle is coming off a very impressive 4-1 victory against the Dallas Stars, who are fighting for a playoff push themselves. However, it is difficult to see the Kraken coming out of St. Louis with a win, as the Blues are a stronger opponent than the Stars, and Seattle has struggled on the road this season. This game should be all Blues, and we should expect to see a comfortable win in regulation. Disclaimer: no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.